Well, good morning folks. It's been a while, hasn't it? So here we are, we're just about to start on section J, which of the Pacific Crest Trail, which is 70 miles. Heavy use of campsites at Ridge Lake. Wow. Please store or hang food. Bear activity around Ridge Lake, so we'll see how far we're going. So my plan was to get from here today up to Ridge Lake, but we'll see how I feel. There's some more camping places, and I keep forgetting it's actually busy today. So anyway, we are off, so we'll see how it goes. And this particular trail I've hiked 17 miles back one day from the Park Lakes with my son back in 2000 and probably 4 so probably 20 years since I've hiked this way, and we'll see how it works. But yeah, it's a little bit strenuous, a bit of elevation gain here today to get up. It's a bit of a slog. So here, as you can see, my camera for some reason went into 8 times slow motion, so I'm having to narrate this section. I'm just looking there down towards Snoqualmie Pass. Is where I came from at this point in time on the hike. You basically hike up through the woods there, and you get on, and out the woods you come on to the alpine section here. As you can see, it's actually pretty rocky, and it's actually quite exposed, this area. And with the sun being out, it was actually pretty damn hot, to say the least. Most of the PCT trail actually does look like that, but once you clear it, you will get onto nicer paths like this. I'm just coming towards the top here. That's Red Mountain I'm looking across there. Guy Peak was just behind me also, and that's the Snoqualmie Pass ski resort down there. This little pond down here, back in 2004, I hiked this trail with my son in June. It was 80 degrees in the car park. When we got to this section, that was actually full of snow. We couldn't turn back. My son was a little bit frightened at this point in time because we saw somebody fall off the mountain. So we actually glissaded down that slope there and set up camp for the night on top of the snow and spooned each other all night. The following day, I then bushwhacked the two of us all through that from the pond down to the Commonwealth Basin and hiked out. This is now getting towards what is known as a Kendall Catwalk. I'm going to be leaving this scenery behind me now and heading off into the real PCT trail. This section of PCT was made possible because this has actually been dynamited and blown out the rock to make this path here. It's actually quite a short path. Initially I thought it was going to be much narrower, but right off the right hand side here is basically 80% gradient, so you don't want to be falling down there. I was actually just pointing out Shimmikin Peak over in the far distance, and the following day I'm going to be walking right below that. In front of it there's a large boulder. I'll be walking over Alaska Mountain, around Alaska Lake, then Joe Lake, and then in front of Shimmikin Peak, the Four Brothers, and then the Three Queens to take me to Park Lake, and then on to Spectacle Lake. As you can see, it's pretty good. Good morning. So most of the video I took yesterday was in slow motion, so I'm gonna have to slow down the video and then rate it, unfortunately. But this is a campsite I'm at for the first day. There's a group of about 4 people, 5 tents in here this morning. Left about 6:30. Must have been about 12-13 people here last night.
Nice thing is they're all travelling up towards like Canada. So lucky for me, all the tent places I'm going is before where they're going to be stopping. So I won't have a problem getting tent space from now on, so I don't have to worry about that. And there's some really cool names. It's the guy up there in the distance there, Dreamcatcher. They all have Dream Crusher. They all have trail names. And we'll go and fill up the water bags here at the lake. Well, I can just start to feel this heat already starting to warm up here, which is nuts. So down there is Ridge Lake, and this is Gravel Lake. And most of the people here last night were all sitting here cooking, having breakfast. Oh, they're actually here. Today in the pass it's going to be 82 degrees, so up here it's going to be in the mid 70s. So hiking early in the morning is going to be better, and we'll see how it goes. Right, passage. Sweet baby.
I'm just in Washington. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
It's so funny.
Should write like 3 people like the last 24 hours.
Guys,
No
you guys just arrived?
Yeah.
Wow, what time did you set off?
Oh no, we went halfway up the hill last night.
Halfway up the hill.
Cut up, yeah.
Wow.
Cut out a bit of it.
Right, so here we have two nutcase Australians. One is Tangerine, is our Ash, and this guy's what's your trail name?
Lippy.
Flippy.
Lippy.
The bush kangaroo. Oh no, that's Skippy. So with Lippy, we've got Lippy and Tangerine, and if I can remember rightly, we've got this is Rusty, and we've got only Obi-Wan Kenobi. And do you have a trail name?
I do, I'm Beetle.
Beetle. I'm going to have to get myself a trail name.
Yeah.
I think mine's will be Mad Dan. Mad Dan Eccles from the Goon Show. So this is brilliant. So yeah, so these people are actually, these two Australians have actually hiked from the Mexican border since April 15th. That's well done to them. So just to let you know, this is the camp area where I was here this morning. And we can route down over here to Ridge Lake. It's just super cool, right? And the sun has just started to rise across there, which is bad news because we're going to be travelling right around the big bowl, right in the heat with the rocks. So I'm going to head off. It's 10 past 8, so I'll be out here for 8:30. Let's go. Day 2, Stevens Pass, here we come. So it's me just leaving Ridge Lake behind. Campsite's just down there. So Ridge Lake. Kind of peeking around here, man. Alaska Lake is down off to the right. Straight ahead of me up here is Shimmikin Peak, and we're actually going to traverse today below that peak. Just behind this mountain in front of us is the Four Brothers. Around there and over there past the Three Queens, which is probably the Three Queens is there, and Park Lake for the stop. So yeah, circumnavigation here today. Alaska Lake, Joe Lake, Huckleberry Mountain. I think it's another 2,800 feet vertical. Plans to do 10 miles today, get to Spectacle Lake, and I figured out for the next 5 days, which would make me finish on Saturday, I just need to do 10 miles a day. So just like 8 hours, man. I can just walk very slowly. But yeah, there's Alaska Lake down there, folks. Super, huh? Welcome to the North Cascades. Gorgeous, huh? Bit bummed that all that footage yesterday was in slow motion, but at least it took it all, so I can fast forward to get it back to normal speed. But we're going to have to narrate it. Anyway, I'm going to keep my eye open here. This is break your ankle here easy enough. Off we go. So back into the forest section now. Alaska Lake on the right. It's much cooler here. Yeah, much cooler in this. We'll have a little bit of forest here, but once we get traversing across underneath Shamokin Peak, it's just, there's no shade at all. So glad I filled up with extra water today too. So I'm carrying 2 litres, so the pack's extra 2 pounds heavier than it was yesterday. Mine it's just a little bit of food I had. But I'll rehydrate much more today. But super. Wow. And there's no bugs at the moment, which is good. A little bit of flies at the campsite this morning, but nothing last night. Got really cool overnight. I think I went down to the low 60s. Maybe even 59. Today is the high day. Snoqualmie Pass is 82 forecast for, so I think up here it's going to get to, with that heat, it's probably going to be up in the mid 70s. It's a bit high, but check this out. Super, super, super. But yeah. Something else, eh? And look at these folks. Tons of blueberries. I forgot it was blueberry season in September. Fantastic! Munchy, munchy, munchy! Munchy, munchy, munchy! Yeah, gonna be heading around there. Over there. Wicked! I don't know if you can see in the distance here, but Mount Rainier is way over there. Maybe it's not Mount Rainier. Is it Mount? No, it's not Mount Rainier. What is that? I actually don't know what it is. Mount St. Helens? So I've just finished climbing up from Alaska Lake. Around here into unbelievable Joe Lake. Shamokin Peaks popping out the back up here. Shamokin Peak. Unfortunately, you have to go to Huckleberry Mountain. You have to go down here, along there, back up there, and you can see the trail all the way along underneath the Four Brothers over there. Something else though, huh? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is us, me walking alongside Joe Lake. And this is Alaska Mountain. I just came down from the top of that. And then round up here. The path goes along there. Happy the man. Just had Obi-Wan Kenobi, Chug Chug, Desert Crusher, and Rusty just passed me there. That's not too shabby. It took about almost 3 miles before they could catch up me. That's cool. Hello, hello, hello. Well, this is me just about to do the traverse along to that ridge up there and then over and drop down into Park Lakes. This has been kicking my butt coming up here, folks. My legs are really tired. Unbelievably tired. I couldn't believe that. Been stopping all the time. Been thirsty all the time. Luckily I managed to find another pond down here and I filled up with a litre of water, so I'm going to be drinking a lot of water here. And just taking a rest. It's only 12:30. I've only done like 3.5 hours walking, but I've only done about 4 miles. Actually, you know, as we speak here, I think I've done. Yeah, I've only done 4.38 miles in 3 hours. Jesus Christ. And my moving average is still 2.6. But my stop time, so I've actually been hiking 1 hour 43 and I've stopped for 2 hours. It shows you how tough I've been finding it. So I've been stopped more than they've been walking on this section. But this guy's coming up here, man. I bet you I can tell you 100% this guy's Scottish. This guy's probably from Edinburgh. Because he looks like an Edinburgher. How you doing, my friend?
Not bad, how are you?
I'll put the camera off because your other half told me you were coming behind you. Finally, I think I broke the back of this sucker. It starts to go down here and traverse and then pack up. But superb, bro. Yeah, that was a little bit tough. I have to admit, that was tough. Anyway, I rested well there. And I've got water, so happy the man. On this traverse now. Wicked. Wow. God, that guy's fast as fuck. Finally. I'm exhausted. Just traversed all of that. So I came from that mountain over there, around the shield corner of it. It's the Alaska Mountain down there, around there, up that bank, round there, up there, and all the way around here. Super hot. My piece super dark, almost bloody dark red. I'm hoping it's the blueberries have made it that colour. But other than that, Park Lakes is not too far away. Yappy dappy. Awesome. Finally on the descent now down to Park Lakes. That, my friends, was freaking exhausting. And being dehydrated and super hot here, I wasn't feeling strong at all. Today I'm not as strong at all. And it's only day 2, carrying 25 pounds and doing, end of the day will be 5,000 feet, I think. So yeah, not too shabby. But definitely need to drink more water. Stupid of me. Okay, onwards. Oh, so we got a wind. We got a wind and we are over through the pass. And there's a lake down there. Oh man, it's 2 lakes. There's another one over there. Just down this hill now. Oh, I can see the pond over there, see it? It's the one I'm going to. That one. That small one down there. Not this big one, small one at distance. I got enough water to get there. Oh, I'm going to sit here for a bit and get cooled down with the freaking wind. It's cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Well, I finally made it to the pond. That was a tough section. I still have another couple of miles to go to Spectacle Lake. I just thought I'd have a snack here, and I've been having cramps and fingers and feet and everywhere, so obviously dehydrated. So I've drank another 1.5 litres of water down here. That's me. Drank 4.5 litres in this section of over 7 miles. 4.5 litres over 7 miles, that's just ridiculous. Anyway, this is sheer paradise, folks. Look at this pond. just off the trail. Fill your water supply up, and before you get to Spectacle Lake. Super, right? Yeah, it was. It's nice. I think today it was probably because the temperature was so freaking hot, man. I know the temperature. I have no idea what it was, but I was in a completely exposed area for a long time. It was just up and up and up for a while. So when we left the camp this morning, when I left the camp this morning, it was effectively you had to go up a little bit, hop a little bit around, up. Sorry, not a little bit. You had to then hike up and over Alaska Mountain, around Alaska Mountain, all the way down to Joe Lake, halfway down, across Joe Lake, then all the way back up again, then all circumnavigate an entire bowl, and then climb up another 400 feet at the end, and then come down for another 1.5 miles to try and find this place. And the hardest part about it all was the trail was not just like a normal trail, it was just rock, sharp edged rocks the entire freaking way. Now I had boots on. I have no idea how people with trainers could do it, but my feet were burning like hell. So as soon as I got to this pond behind me, and my feet went straight in. So it's coming off for 4:45. I'm going to leave here at 5 o'clock. It means I've been here for about an hour and it's 4:45. Been here probably for about an hour, maybe a little longer. But yeah, certainly stiff, to say the least. Yeah, I suppose I should have trained for this. Anyway, the weather's good. I mean, too hot. I'll have to check what the weather is tomorrow. But I managed to get cell signal just at the top of the ridge before you drop down into the Park Lakes. So I just updated Facebook with some pictures of the trek so far. Anyway, there we go. We'll see if I can, what the next, I'll have a hike out up here. So I have 397, it's only 400 feet. So, but it's over probably half a mile. So that's going to be a reasonable gradient, I expect, right? 400 feet, over 800 yards, 800 times 3, 2,400, 4 over 2,000, 1 is 6, oh Jesus, yeah, it's steep. Okay, fair enough. So I just finished hiking up there from the camp. It's 400 feet. And I'm heading down to Spectacle Lake. And I just came through from this pass. And just wait till you see this. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. I mean, look at these mountains. So I'm going to be camping somewhere down there. It's all downhill, baby. And it's 5:35. Yeah, so on this hike down, man, it's been non-stop switchbacks on this. I'll tell you what, hiking, coming from north to south, hiking up this, oh, I don't fancy it at all. It's bad enough my feet are absolutely roasting again with these rocks. You get a little bit of relief when you're on the little stone gravel, but the big heavy rocks coming off the mountain is just a nightmare, man. Anyway, I'm tired, so it's like I've been on the road for like 9 hours. However, I have stopped for 5 hours because it's just so freaking hot, man, and it's so hard. But in terms of, I've done like 10 miles, and my actual, by the time I've been walking, it's only 3.5 hours. So that's actually pretty good. But yeah, a lot of time not actually walking because it's. But this is just unreal. Look how high the lake's still away down there. It's getting closer. Oh, good evening. Oh, a tough day. Anyway, I finally managed to set up camp. And I've set up camp in the gorgeous and unbelievable, spectacular Spectacle Lake. And the two people that were with us, the two other guys, the older guys, they've just arrived as well, which is cool. and they're looking to set up camp down there somewhere or around the other side. This is a massive lake. This is just a little inlet that comes in here, and he's setting up there down there, man. And we've got another guy, he recognised me, he's camping over there. There's a tent over there too, and the main lake goes around the corner there. But the light is just about to fade here, and you can see the light on here. Look at this. How cool is that? Amazing. I tell you what, the trail to get here, coming off the trail, it's just, nobody uses it. I think what people do is they go much further on and then double back, or don't even come here and just keep continuing on. But it's such a phenomenal place. So I did like 11.5 miles today, so that's pretty good. Hate to think the elevation gain, but yeah, look at that up there too. That's just phenomenal. Look at that. Brilliant. Oh, Durston's working out well. Okay, that's enough this evening. I'm going to go and have my dinner and rehydrate as much as possible. And this guy's down here in the lake swimming already. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. There's a little beach down there. He's washing stuff, his shirt and all that. I should probably do the same. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Actually, I'm on the trail. I've already packed up. I had to hike out the way I came down. Actually, hold on to take the zoom off. There you go. I had to hike out the way I came back in there, so I had a little bit of a climb to get back up. And I'm actually on this forest trail. And it's already hot, sweat's dripping off me. It's just to get a little cool breeze there, a little bit cooler. But it's every bit as hot as it was yesterday already. There's a waterfall up here, so I'm going to definitely stop there for a little bit. Cool off, rehydrate even more. So since last night, when I arrived at the camp, I took another litre of water. And this morning I drank another litre of water, and so far I've another half litre, so I've had 2.5 litres so far. But it's pee is still pretty dark, which is not good. So I'm just going to rehydrate. I've already got another litre of water in my back here, so my plan is to basically drink the 2 litres before I get to the waterfall, which means I'll be 3 litres I'll have drank today. And then fill up there again. And I think I may have left my headphones back at the damn dock, which is annoying. But anyway, it's unbelievable. That spectacle light is unbelievably spectacular, folks. I actually managed last night to remember to put my camera out and take some astro photographs of the stars, which actually turned out pretty good. So that's the first time I've seen the stars really at night on any of my hikes. I'm normally just too exhausted, and I slept in till 8 o'clock this morning, so I was pretty goose yesterday. and the two guys arrived with me as well. So today the plan is we've got 9 miles, and there's a pond, and the comments from just this month says it's it's all there, you can even swim in it, it's brilliant, and there's camping places around it, and it's effectively 9 miles from where we are. But yeah, to get there you've got about a 2,200 feet climb just to get up. Nice thing is that I'll rest very much at the bottom, just take it easy climbing up, but right at the top is where the pond is, so that's really good. That's a great incentive to know that when you get to the top you're done for the day. So yesterday I was on the road for about 9 hours. Moving average was only about 3.5, 4 hours maybe max, but I had 5 hours of stoppage because of the heat, filling up with water, cooking, etc, etc. So I was only, yesterday I think I was under 2 miles per hour for the entire day. There's another little chipmunk I just missed. But anyway, there's a set of waterfalls up here ahead, the late waterfalls. So I hope the water is actually falling. If it isn't, that'll be problematic. But yeah, let's enjoy this nice stroll through the forest, and I'll talk to you soon. There we go, the waterfall. Wow, where the fuck do you get to the water? What the fuck is this? Bridge is closed. Oh no, that's not. Wow. Oh, okay, water over here. Wicked! Wicked! Just came out into the sort of meadow area here. Well, this is not Lima Meadows, but you can see there's been a whole bunch of fire through here. Quite interesting, it's just localised to this small spot. Quite weird. Anyway, all the wildflowers. Lima Meadow is at the bottom down here, but well, I'm so happy to get onto these sandy. That's my two friends in front of me here. I don't know how far ahead they are, but they're fresh prints. And they left about, I don't know, 35, 45 minutes before me, I think. So, but yeah, I'll probably spot them in the meadow somewhere. They're going to be camping the same place as me tonight, so that's good. Amazing, huh? Quite amazing. I put on my hat back to front because I didn't put any suntan lotion, just did more on. Burnt my neck and a little bit of my shoulder, so I put on 70 block today, and it's just drenched my hat at the waterfall there. Put it on backwards to save my neck. Yeah, walking through the Lima Meadows now, heading towards the Lima waterfalls. It's about 1.2 miles ahead here. Yeah, it's absolutely hot as hell, man. There's a helicopter roaming around up here in the hills. Hope somebody's not hurt themselves. He was just checking, make sure there's no forest fires. Like what happened here, it's quite weird. Anyway, here we go. So I'm actually here at Lima Creek. I'm hoping my lens isn't too fogged up here. There you go. I actually made it to Lima Creek here, which is cool. So I'm just actually having some ramen. Got to cross over here. Bridge is out. And then just further up, about a mile up the road here is start to climb up 4 miles. I think there's 4 miles of constant switchbacks. At the top there's a camping area. I get a bit worried now because there's been quite a few people past me here. I'm assuming they're going to be going to the same place, unfortunately. This is so cool. I've just met this woman here. And what's your name again?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Her trail name's Rabbit. She's 67, also same as me. And we're just talking about, she knows all the same people as I know who I've met on the trail. But oh, that's so nice, the cool. That's awesome. Yeah, so we're she has to get to Leavenworth for Saturday before 11, so she'll be pushing on way past me. But that's so cool, right? Anyway, having somebody to talk to also makes the distance go quicker. Especially since I forgot my headphones. Oh, a nice breeze here. Wicked. Oh, look at the waterfalls. Wicked. Wow. That's amazing. Amazing. Well, Rabbit and I just actually had our lunch. I drank another litre of water. This is the last stream until we get to the top. So 2,000 feet or so, 4 miles, switchbacks, hopefully in the forest. Well, it will be the forest, I'm sure. Anyway, let's go, nice and slowly. So again, still continuing this switchback up this hill, man. It's getting a little bit cooler now, I'm glad to say. It's currently 4:30. So yeah. But probably 900 feet to go. I didn't even look. How many feet was it? Oh no, 700 feet to go. Yeah, 780 feet to go. That's pretty good. Let's go. That's nothing. Nada. Right, Rabbit.
It sounds like a lot.
Okay. Still climbing. So this is a Rabbit and I just getting towards the top here, and curious to see where we came from today. So here's this Spectacle Mountain up here. Spectacle Lake's over this hump here. We came up down through that gap, down through all the meadows there, all the way through the forest, down into the basin down here, and then just climbed 5 miles up this sucker. I'm goosed. How are you?
Less than a mile to go.
There you go. Yeah, I'm going to get water and if we can check as well. I just thought with a view like this, it's like, Jesus. I opened it up to point. I know. So that was a tough climb, and I've never even asked your names again.
Kevin and Duff.
Kevin and
Kevin Duff.
Duff. Oh, Kevin Duff. It's got Ian. It's my name. Everybody uses trail names, so but yeah, so I've been hiking with Kevin and Duff here for the last, well, since day one basically, and we're doing the same pace, 10 miles. No, we're doing the same pace. We're doing the same like 10 miles a day. That's what I meant, right? But we finally 5 miles, and so only it was 2,200 feet, but it felt much longer. But check this out, really view, folks. There's my tent. It was 11.4 miles from the Spectacle Lake.
It was workout.
So yeah, I'm just having my coffee here, folks, just admiring the view from this place. This is just amazing. I forget the name of this rock here, but as we pan around, you can see where we came from yesterday. So this one's up here, just to the right of the tree, with the pointy hat, is actually Shimmikin Peak. And then to the left of it, over there, with the sort of like castellated rock, is the Four Brothers. So yesterday, I actually hiked from the other side of the Shimmikin Peak. There's a large bowl that takes you right underneath the Shimmikin Peak along. It was super hot, past the Four Brothers, up to the Three Queens, then over the ridge down into the Park Lakes. Stopped there yesterday, as you saw, and then went on to Spectacle Lake that night, next 3 miles, which is actually down here. And then this morning, we hiked all the way down to the valley base here, along a little bit, and then this 2,200 climb up 5 mile hike up this switchback, and it's just nuts. And it was a slog, but the heat was still unbelievable. Yeah, the heat for me is It's what kills me. It just saps my energy big time. I sweat like a pig. I've had 5 litres of water I drank today and I'm still a little bit bad. But that's cool. Hey, there you go. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's us? We're off. Leaving camp, just filled up here at the pond. Saying cheerio to 2 other PCT hikers. Plan today is to go, I'll take off the zoom. There we go. Yeah, plan today is to go 15 miles to Deep Lake if I can. We'll see. It's 2,000 feet elevation over 15 miles, but if it's cool, I should be possibly achievable. However, first goal is to get to Wapta's Lake, which is 8 miles, because that's where there's water. So currently I'm carrying 3 litres of water, which is an additional 6 pounds. But you can see today, folks, the smoke has come in. So there's fires somewhere between or north Snoqualmie Pass and Leavenworth. Not Leavenworth, Snoqualmie Pass in Easton. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, nice big descent. There's a goat, alpine goat around the camp last night. I think this is it. Yes, it's the top of the hill. Yeah, no it's not. It's up there. A little bit of climb before we get to the top here. Okay, let's go. So that's me over the other side of the mountain and travelling on this trek. It looks as if I can see the trail, which seems to rise up again, up way over there. So I think most of the ascent and this seems to be at the beginning of this day, because I have been climbing quite a bit, and then I'm coming down, but then I'm climbing again. So, at least as if there's a pass up there. I'm going through that, and that's going to be good because it's sun's not out yet, but it's another blue sky day. And when that sun comes out up here with no shade, it's going to be absolutely fucking roasting. So let's hope I can get into tree shade soon. The sun. See the smoke, huh? Cool. Nice meadows, huh? I'm actually on a descent now, down to Wapta's Lake. And it's a good, still probably 5 miles I think, but it's downhill. My feet are definitely hot, so I think what I'll do is when I get to the bottom I'll put on another layer of that compeed, see if it pads it out a little bit more. Other than that, all good. See how smoky it is across here still, huh? Looking wicked. So yeah, this just going to go much. I hadn't been losing much altitude, but now I just looked at the map there, and yeah, it switchbacks all the way down here. On the app I'm using, by the way, is a superb app. It's called Far Out, and you can actually see where I am on the map here. Oh, I'm here. This junction. But what you can do is you can actually say, well, how far is it to this point, this tent site down here? And it'll tell you it's 1.5 miles away with a 548 foot descent. And to get to the water source next to the river where I am going, it's 4.9 miles. And it's 2,000 feet down, all the way. So, walking downhill to a water source, can't ask for more than that, can you? I just repaired my feet there, instead of waiting to the water source. I thought I would try it, and I got my first aid kit, and one of my toes, the little toenails, second toe in, I guess, is from this little pinky one. It was a little bit longer knot, and I noticed it was blue in these, so I took a pair of scissors and cut it, and I snipped some of my skin off, and blood came out, so it was a blood bruise. Anyway, I put over the Compeed baby toe thing on that, so it doesn't get infected. Should be fine. But my feet, I put another set of Compeeds on top of the existing ones to give me more cushion. But yeah, they're still not working too good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can really cool them off tonight. Maybe down in this stream I'll take them out and keep them in dip for a longer. Just tender. Anyway, enjoy. It's a pity that mountain there. That's huge. Holy smoly. I don't know if you can see that through the... That's annoying for today with the smoke. Oh my god, still I got some good views yesterday. But yeah, you can't actually see all these views I'm seeing here, folks. That's annoying. I don't know if the smoke's clear enough to give you a view, guys. There's Waptus Lake, and I'm heading down there. Oh, that's me just a half a mile from the river now. Strength-wise I feel good, but my feet are absolutely done. I don't think I'll be any blisters. I think they're just so tender. But I'm definitely going to be staying here for a couple of hours in the river, cooling them down. See if I can do something with these things, because I'd like to move on at least 2 if not 5 miles. I wouldn't mind getting to Deep Lake tonight, but it will take me a while to do 5 miles walking in these uphill. Anyway, but it's only 12:30, which is great, so I've done 8 miles. Just coming up for 8 miles in 4.5 hours, which is fantastic. I thought I'd make up some time coming down here today. And yeah, getting to Deep Lake would be good because it's a nice campsite area there next to a nice lake. So that's the goal. I should be able to do that. Just have to take it easy though. But my feet, yeah, these feet, never had feet this painful for a while. Normally no blisters, but these are, it's just like tender. When I took the socks off and I pressed them, you could just feel it was tender. Anyway, we're off the hill. That was like 2,200 foot up that hill yesterday and 2,200 foot down the other side basically. Crazy. Still a lot of smoke. Anyway, there's a nice break. I just met best friend and Scroto, who are doing the PCT, and both of them's done the Appalachian Trail as well. So they're going to go for the Golden Crown and do the last one, which is the Continental Divide. Is that right? Oh, all the best to you, my man. You'll be past me in 2 seconds. How's my feet? Oh yeah, the feet are sore still. Oh yeah. Lovely. That's the Wassup River. Yeah, feet are still sore. Oh, really sore. Tender baby. Anyway, I've got 2 litres of water mixed, and there's 2 miles to the next one. I didn't need to take 2 litres, but screw it. Okay, just on the other side of the bridge here. I got a nice walk through the little forest. I think I could hear best friend behind me here. I'll be striding up here soon. Anyway, we've got a couple of miles here to potentially the next water point. I've got tons of water with me, but where my target was for camping, if anything happened to my feet or something, which they are sore, so I might stop there and just rest my feet rather than going to Deep Lake. This is another 5 miles after that, but I'll go up here and see how I feel. Okay, well, hello, semi-naked. I've actually set up camp here, right next to this stream. This is still flowing. It's awesome. And the reason is my feet. I put on Compede, which is like a blister gel pack, prevention stuff. I always do that. But the pounding they've taken on these rocks over the last couple of days, they were getting really hot and sore. I just thought it was a rock was giving us problems, but it turns out there was 2 blisters have been forming under each foot. And just walking along the trail here, it something gave. I don't know, maybe one burst or something, because it was agony. I couldn't even walk on it. Luckily, it was 0.4 miles from where I'm camped, so I came down here. I just cooled all my feet off big time in this pool, and then put on new blister pack on the bottom of it. So I'm going to camp here for tonight. And fingers crossed it's going to be easier for tomorrow to walk on, because this is problematic. I did walk the last half mile with them, but basically I'm having to walk on my heels. So I'm hoping the 2 boys, the 2 men who I camped with last night, Duff and God, I forget the other guy's name, they were planning to come to this very spot also, and there's room enough for a tent, probably a tent here and a tent there. It's a bit, I mean, you could probably squeeze in 3 maybe. I'm hoping he can squeeze in 3. One of the guys' tents is really small. It's going to be a bit bumpy for him, but he could probably go there. They may have stopped earlier, I don't know, but if they do come here, it's going to be, I'm hoping they've got some other blister medication stuff. Anyway, that's the news for today. I felt fine for walking, by the way, so my plan was to go another 5 miles to Deep Lake, which would have been ample tent camping there, etc. Blah blah. And doing 15 miles instead of the 11 or whatever it is I've done today, 10 and a half. But I've only got 23 miles to go. This is Thursday, right? No, is it Thursday? So yeah, so looking at, if this is Thursday, or is this Wednesday? I have no idea what day this is. I'm going to have to go and get my watch. Can't remember what my watch is now. Anyway, I've probably got a couple of days left till we get to my last camp spot before I just walk down. Okie dokie, that's enough. Well, good morning. I'm in my tent and I woke up to this noise. Yes, pretty spooky. Turns out there's a squirrel in a tree next to me here, up at the very top, taking pine cones off and bombarding my tent. Nuts. Jesus. Typical. Well, good morning again. So that's me all packed up. And this squirrel, if I can get it, this squirrel is aerial bombardment from this tree. There he goes. Boom. There's another one. Boom. They were landing in my tent. Right here's another couple. Kaboom. Yeah, Crazy. A great little stream, this place here, man. This is phenomenal. The trail's just there. So what I did with my feet this morning, I took off the existing Compeed, cleaned them, dried them, put on new Compeed, put on moleskin on top of that, and then put on elastic bandage on top of that to give it more thickness. And at least I can walk. I can actually walk at the moment without any pain. I mean, I can still feel the tenderness, and it's probably going to come back as I walk, but it's certainly not as bad as it was when I arrived yesterday. So I think the idea of resting up my feet after all that hard rock is good, because this path here tends to be more forest dirt, which should be easier on my feet today. Anyway, the goal is 12 miles today, so I've got 5 miles till I get to Deep Lake. I'll stop there for lunch. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll try and get the next 7 miles done to the next camp. And then tomorrow I hope to get to Glacier Lake to camp, and then the final Sunday morning is just a hike straight down out to Scenic. So I'll be and then of course I've just been bitten by you can see how I came out with the mosquito bites. I'm a bit allergic to these things, right? I put on Afterbite on that as well, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's go. It's a nice walk through the forest early morning. A bit more smoke again today, I can smell. No wildfires in the immediate vicinity, I'm glad to say. Yeah, feet are still a bit tender, but not half as painful as they were yesterday. Also found going up, hiking uphill is easier on my feet than hiking down with them. Probably because I'm putting so much pressure on them, I expect. But anyway, yeah, that squirrel last night, that frightened the living daylights out of me when I started hearing stuff falling around my tent, and then bang, right off the top of the multiple bombardments. Yeah, wicked. Knocking all the pine cones down so we can collect them later for winter storage. Okay. There you go, still making my way up this towards Deep Lake. I think I've got a couple of miles left before Deep Lake. Feet are sort of hanging in there, but it's walking through all these blueberry bushes. Pretty, huh? Oh, high on that rock, little peaker. It's a chipmunk. Hello, Mr. Chipmunk. Cute. So cute. Hello. Hello. Wow. Wow, look at that down there. Finally, wow, look at his rock face. Finally climbing out of the valley. My goodness. Wicked. Yeah, baby, hold on in. 10:30, awesome. Get to this steep for 11 o'clock, I'll be over the moon. That means it's only 3 hours, 5 miles, all uphill. So I should get another 10 in today easy. Wow, look at that towering cathedral rock. Wicked. I think you'll only be able to see it in the smoke. Just walking alongside the river now. What's going on with this? There you go. Just walking there's the river. Good. Not far to go now. Less than a mile, I believe. Deep Lake. I can take my boots off, soak my feet again. Dry them all off, Gonna have lunch here again, like I did yesterday. Gives me some more energy because I think I've another 2,000 foot climb to go. I've already climbed 1,700. So I'll double check. Maybe not. I thought it was only 3,000 feet total. If that's the case, it's only 1,300. But for some reason, I think it's over 2,000. Anyway, we'll see. But at least I'm still moving slowly. As you can see, my pace is quite slow. So I'm glad I'm near the end of my journey. And walking down this, I'm having to walk on my heels. Oh, man. Going uphill is easier, but no burn, just ache, severe ache. Okay. So that's me finally arriving at Deep Lake. I just crossed one river there. I'm going to the next one, and it's a large stream. Sit here and I'll have my noodles, cool all my feet off, etc. before the next climb. And right in front of us is Cathedral Rock and the smoke. I think this is a junction if you want to go down to the lake. If you go right, it's a PCT continues. Wow. Temporary sign. Pack out all your toilet paper. The toilet is off, forget that. Camp. PCT, this way. Just walk up to the stream. Cool. Oh, it's a big lake. Oh. It's a camping ground, you can camp here, man. You can see the camp there if you wanted to. Not a better place, huh? Perfect. Other than squirrels bombarding you with, eh? Yeah, there you go. There's Deep Lake down there. Cool. It's a cool little area. I'm having my lunch. Stepped across the stepping stones here. Lots of pond skaters on there, or skeeters. I've had my beef ramen. Chopped up some of the Slim Jims smoked jerky stuff. No, you got not smoked jerky, smoked sausage. It's cool. It's a little bit smoky. So unfortunate. Good, try and make sure there's, I can hear there's horsefly buzzing around me. I've obviously got, I think if I take my neck here, I think I've hurt my neck there, it's probably killing me, I guess. This butterfly keeps landing in my hat and taking the salt off it. There it comes. Name? Road rash. Here's oh, there we go, baby. Road rash. And what are these things called?
It's a devil stick.
Devil stick.
And it just is there to distract me from hiking, so that I don't feel the pain anymore.
that is awesome, man. That is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, fine. Good road rash. That's awesome, man. Where did you come from today?
Honestly, just like a few miles back.
Oh, just at the last. The
last big lake.
The big lake, yeah.
I forgot the name.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. That was what was it?
Washui or something.
Watsop.
Yes.
Yeah, I came from. I was halfway along that. You at the far end. You at the where the big stream was.
I was at the other side, not at the PCT side.
Oh right.
It was the other one.
Nice. I think there's some little birdie friends here. Oh, there you go. Hello. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels like a scene from The Birds. Well, are you going to be into my pack? I'm looking for food. What? It's a strange sign here. Campfires prohibited above 5,000 feet. Why would you prohibit above 5,000 feet? Anyway, so I'm climbing up. This is a, I think I've got, let's take a zoom off again, folks. How about that? If you wonder what I'm doing, I've got two screens on this thing, and there we go. There you go. Yeah, climbing up this, done 500 feet. It's a 1,300 feet ascent. It's over about 6 miles, so it's not that, the gradient's not bad at all. It is a little bit hot when you get into the sun, but my feet going uphill, manageable, is let's say, still tender, but I'm just taking it easy walking. In fact, this is the pace I'm walking at, not very fast. But you should see the pace of some of these PCT through hikers. Unbelievable, man. I met one old guy at 59 years old. I don't know if I've said this already. He did 26 miles the first day, and that took me 3 days to get where he got to because of all the elevation. It's over 6,000 feet elevation again. Nuts. Anyway, you see what the sort of gradient's like, which is why it's 6 miles. But anyways, 5 miles, sorry, 5 miles. 5 miles to the water source. And I've got a litre and a half about here, so I'm good. Just you have to carry more than you expect. But yeah, good. Here's a rock right in front of me, folks. Pretty impressive. Impressive. I've only got 500 feet to the top. I've already hiked up 800 feet. So far I've done 2.5. Actually, I think today the total, oh my feet there, I think today the total gain is 3,000 feet. I've done, and 3,000 feet in 12 miles. Wicked, carrying 25 pounds on your back. Great to be 67. Still hiking up this climb here, but you can actually get a view down the valley where I came from today through all the smoke. So that's the pond, the lake down there where I climbed up from at lunch. And I hiked from this morning through that valley area down there around the other side. So yeah, some altitude I've done today. Smoky, smoky. That cathedral rock stunning now. Yay! Finally at the top! Right next to Cathedral Rock. It's a bit clearer this side. Looking through the gap, we actually get cell service as well. LTE, 2 bars, AT&T. So I'm currently at 5,600 feet. That was 3,200 feet I climbed today. Anyway, it's 3.5 miles to the water source. Now I'll look for a tent for camping. Yes! My feet, sore as fuck. They're going to be really sore going down here, man. Oh, so yeah, fingers crossed. Right. Right, look at this person here. Where's get your glasses off? What the hell's that? How was I supposed to remember who the hell that is from last year? When I had my glasses there we go.
Last year
oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm going to lap. And this is Sophie, who I met last year on the Cape Wrath Trail. And I forget the PhD. Dr. Roxy, not Dr. Roxy. What's it?
Dr. Roxy. Dr. Roxy.
Dr. Roxy's the trail name. She's a PhD in geology. Oh, you shitbag. But anyway, it's and she saved my life last night. Gave me some tape for my feet and told me what to do. So yeah. So these actually have came PCT. You all came. You did the whole thing today this year. Yeah. But you did the whole thing. Two PCT through hikers from Mexico. Unbelievable, man. How they can do that, I have no idea. What's good about this trail in this last week, that's the first time I've not had beer, ever, since Cape Wrath on a daily basis. So I must have lost about 10 pounds so far. So this is super cool. And with a rock slide last night coming down here, and I was like, I thought it was rain, I thought it was thunder initially, and then rain, but then it turned out it was just a rock flying down that hill. That'd have been cool to watch. Anyway, Deception Lakes, it's only like, I don't know, 8 miles or something. And then camp there. Oh, rest my feet up and then out tomorrow. Good stuff. Right, temp down, get some water at the next stop. So that's me, 59%, that's perfect. So that's me off. Second last day of hiking. Short day today, thank goodness. I'm already doing 2 climbs. Just going to go up to, I think I'll camp at Deception Lakes. And then that means I've got a 7-mile hike out tomorrow. Maybe not, yeah, sorry, less than that, 6-mile hike out tomorrow. Bit of a climb up, but it's all downhill the whole way. But that'll pass the time waiting for my friends to come and pick me up at Surprise Creek Trailhead. Alternatively, I could go down Deception Creek Trail also, which is good. It's all through the trees. It's less steep than the other one, but it's long. It's a long hike through the green tunnel, as they call it. Oh, yeah, downhill is a nightmare on these. Anyway, here we are. Rockety, crackety, rockety. Up and down, and 1.3 miles to the water source. And I'll have breakfast. Okay, later. Getting toward the cascading river where I'm going to fill up with water. I tell you what, man, this would be horrendous to cross in the high season, if at all. Yeah, I just stopped there to fill it with water, man. This is some waterfall all the way up the top. Wicked! Yeah, it's only 5 miles up to the campsite I'm going to. It's 8:30 in the morning, so I'm just going to take it really easy, which is fine. There's lots of water on the way up here, so I'm only taking 2 litres with me in the morning. And I'm just going to stop, and when I get up there, probably have lunch. See if it's uphill, I'll be fine on my feet. So that's 5 miles, probably about 3 hours and a half. Yeah, I get there for lunchtime. It's been good progress this morning. Like I say, it's mainly uphill now, so my feet's doing a bit better. Still sore as hell going downhill. But look how, you know, if you make a cropper here, you're screwed, you know. I've actually told a couple of hikers here about that Deception Creek Trail. They just actually decided to take it because they're all goosed. They said, oh, that's perfect. Said I'm a trail angel for letting them know. But now, Sophie told me about that last night, so just thanks Sophie. But yeah, I'm going to look at Deception Lakes, get some ramen cooked up. I think I'm just going to stay there because tomorrow I've got the option. It's very early. I'm just walking slower because I've got the options here. I can walk just back down from the trail and join the Deception Lakes Trail, which it's just a connector. It takes you down onto the Deception Creek Trail, and then that will take me out all the way down the hill. Or I can just actually have to climb up higher for another 2 miles and then down. Now I have actually hiked from Surprise Lake and Glacier Lake Trail before, and it is steep going down. And that's with the rain as well. I'm just worrying if it rains tonight, it might be slippery with my feet, so I might end up walking walking down on this is much easier on your feet than walking on rock. So that's my option. Oh, I guess I'm around up there. Anyway, I can just feel a touch of rain there. I think rain's coming on. Okay. Nice views across here, a bit smoky still, huh? The rain just started coming on, very lightly. Quite strange because it's like, it doesn't even look as if there's clouds up there. I mean, it's clouds, but not dark clouds. But I'll see how long. If it's just light like this, if it's light like this will rain, I'll keep off for a little bit. Everything's waterproof here so far. Well, the Nima's not, but I can put my cover on the back. See what happens. Okay. Walking through the forest. I can't believe I've met a lovely couple of English people here sitting next to a lovely pool. Not that far from the Route 2. This is Max, and I think that's your brother, right?
The resemblance, the twins.
That's your brother. And what's your name?
I'm Lara.
Laura or Lara?
Lara, like
As in
LA,
Lara Croft. Very good,
Exactly.
Lara. And they're from actually England, just on the south, East London. Is that right? South East London, yeah. And they've actually started in Mexico, believe it or not. Yet, it's actually, there's more of a bubble these days. I've seen more and more you guys getting closer and closer together and all travelling, and almost at the same time.
I wonder if that's from skipping up from the fires, and the bubble just seems to grow.
Yeah, I was going to say there's more. I mean, I started 5 days ago, and it's so cool. You can actually look back here and see Cathedral Rock where I came around the other side of that yesterday. Amazing. Wow. Getting towards the top of this climb now. Well, not the full. I think it must shoot over the other side to the lakes. Amazing. Amazing. A better view of Cathedral Rock and the smoke up there where I came from. Well folks, totally scored here, man, for the final hi folks, totally scored here for the final camp of the walk. We have this massive camping area here. I'm going to go right here. And we have Daisy Lake here, which is on this side, with a stream from the outlet here for water. And then this is Deception Lake, which is freaking awesome. Beautiful. So let's go and see what we get here. Awesome. What a view. A little campground for this evening. A couple were on here swimming earlier on that little island thing. How cool is that? I think there might be an actual tent site on there. Let's have a look. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. Got a tent back there. It's me on the little island now. Cool. Last night on the PCT. Hopefully the last night. These feet, man. It's going to be agony going down tomorrow. It's going to be agony going down on these tomorrow. Agony. But that's really deep. You can actually just jump in there. This is cool. Oh yeah. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
My feet are... Oh, good morning folks. Well, that was the scariest night of my life. This is the morning. You can see how far the lake's up now. In about 2.5 hours non-stop. Thunder and lightning lighting up the sky right above me here. Closest, based on just counting the sound, based on 330 meters per second, 0.5 kilometre away. And then it went, and the furthest one I think was about 6 kilometres away. And it went on for 2 hours. The tent, there was water, just heavy rain. And I knew I'd put this in a hollow, but luckily it's sort of dry enough. But you can see down here, the water sort of poured all the way down here. I just finished packing up a tent. It took me longer. It's like 7:45. I meant to be on the road by 7 o'clock. It's taken me so long to clean up this and clean up the tent with all the dirt and muck and get it all packed. Anyway, I'm all packed now. Everything's done. So I'm just going to head off and see how long it takes. Feet still tender. Wicked. New pair of boots when I go back. Just clean my sponge. Wow, and oh, and the water's warm, by the way. Yeah, water's really warm. Anyway, misty, cool. Thank goodness. I've got to climb about 800 feet, and it's downhill the whole way, and that's going to be painful. Anyway, there we go. Pacific Crest Trail, Section J, last day. Up to a Surprise Lake, down to Glacier Lake, and then down to Surprise Creek. Sorry, up to Glacier Lake, down to Surprise Creek, and then Surprise Creek Trail. 6.8 miles. Let's do it, baby. So yeah, as you can see, not a lot of scenery today. So I'm not going to take any video here much until we get to hopefully the top and get to see the lakes. Okay, just if you wondered what was happening. Get a little partridge here in front of me. Here you go, buddy, how are you doing? Having a little nice wander. It's coming down towards Glacier Lake. Still a lot of mist. You can see the scenery has changed a little bit more. It's like granite rock. Pine trees. Blueberries galore though, fantastic. I've been eating them all the way down. Anyway, I've done 2 miles from camp, so it should be 5 miles to Highway 2. So I should get there for 1 o'clock. So hopefully my feet still keep as they are. Okay, steadily working my way down towards the Glacier Lake shoreline. Pretty amazing granite, huh? Nice and cool. A massive lake there. You can't even see it. Give you some shoulder cam here. Finally the mist is starting to clear a bit. Yeah, look at that, it's all rising up. Cool, huh? This is very pleasant here, so that's me down off the, came down from up there, through that rock field, and I think through this little meadow. And Glacier Lake is just up here through the trees on the left. And it's 9:45, and I have 4 miles to go to the trailhead. It's basically downhill now. Should get there for probably 1 o'clock, which is what I told Amanda. So I think that should be good. I'm just assuming I'm doing about 1.5 miles per hour. My feet are just holding up. I think that's the. It gets steeper coming down here though, that's the problem. Surprise Creek Trailhead is extremely steep. But last time I was here, folks, was I think 2003 or 2004. So 20 years since I've been up here. I actually climbed up Surprise Mountain, which is that one back there. In fact, see that scree field there? I climbed in all the way up that freaking thing. Straight up the face. I remember that one now. Huh. I don't remember. But still smiling. I tell you what, folks. That was the scariest night of my entire life last night. That was like a lightning show inside my tent. It was so close at one point. I only counted a second from the lightning lighting up the entire tent to thunder. So it's probably about 100 metres away. 330 metres away. Just nuts. And I thought my time had come. When a heavy rain came on, I was on a little slope and I could see the water running past as a river on the outside of the tent. Luckily this tent's got a little well of like a foot bath or a bathtub at the bottom, so the water never came in, thank Christ. Took me a while to clean that tent this morning. It's absolutely filthy. And then I thought, well, if I'm not going to get drowned to death, there's going to be a lightning strike here, but luckily the rain was so heavy it's probably minimise the chance of lightning striking the trees. So yeah, so I had that. So the fire was the other one, and I thought next thing I know I'm going to get electrocuted with this water that's outside the tent. Anyway, amazing. Don't want to do that again. And of course, where was I camped? Right at the top of the freaking mountain, almost 800 feet from the top of a mountain. Oh, crazy. Anyway, that's my little story for you. Now, hopefully, a easier walk all the way down to Surprise Creek Trailhead. It's going to be through some more green, I'm afraid, folks, but c'est be. Rock, folks. This is like nuts. It's huge! Huge! Okay, there's a bunch of hikers there out with their dogs. They just actually ran up from Surprise Creek Trailhead in an hour and a half. So I'm getting close, baby. So it's me just arrived at Surprise Lake. Cool, huh? At least if there's a scout camp just up there. On schedule. I think I've got 2 hours 15 minutes left to hike down to the trailhead. 3.5 miles down the hill. How cool is that? It's awesome. Give me a shoulder cam here while I'm navigating coming down this hill. Roots and stones and rocks and slippery with all the moisture we've had. Take it easy here. It's like crazy. Every so often we get a bit of relief like this. It's few and far between, but it's at least it's losing altitude mega time. I forgot how steep this was. It's steep AF. Surprise Creek Trail. That was cool walking across there. That was fun. So this is on the last step into the trailhead here. Very happy. Very happy. Awesome. I remember these stairs from 20 years ago. It's crazy. Brilliant. Yes. Yes, I've done it. I am out on the road. Fantastic, baby. Woo! Yes. Oh, fantastic.
If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you've got a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we're finding there's more than one way to go home. Yeah, there's more than